Hello all, do this video again because I made a glitch, but I'm doing a video tonight of my personal top 10 punk records. Some of you may disagree with some of these choices. This is just my list. You can feel free to have your own. But my number 10 on the list is Blondie's first album, which is titled Blondie. People who argue that Blondie isn't punk, don't know the history of the band. They used to hang out at Max's Kansas City. Deborah Harry would watch the Ramones, and Wayne Kramer and the MC5 and a lot of the other bands that played there, and started forming the ideas for Blondie there. Some of the songs in this album, particularly "Ripper to Shreds," are very much punk songs. "Ex-Offender" is also a very punk song. It was their first hit single. And "In the Flesh," "Little Girl Lies," "In the Sun," those are all really good songs too. There's some filler songs that I don't like as much, but "Attack of the Giant Ants" is also a fun, good, interesting song, which I like. Next on my list is, at number 9, is the Dead Kennedys' "Fresh Fruit for Rotting Vegetables," which includes the great hit "California Uber Alles," which I first had as a single when I started going to SF State in 1979. And I discovered the Dead Kennedys through an article in a magazine called Damage, which is a punk magazine, and listed upcoming punk singles, and it listed that one, "California Uber Alles," backed with "Police Truck." It was a really good single. I wish I still had it. Also had "Kill the Poor," which I like, "Holiday in Cambodia," and "The Man with the Dogs," all of which are really good punk songs. And again, very influential punk album. Number 8 is the Dead Boys' "Young, Loud, and Snotty," which is one of my favorites of all time. The Dead Boys were from Cleveland, Ohio, and their lead singer, Stiv Bators, whose real name is Steve Bader, and their guitarist, Gene Crome, formed the band. Gene Chrome's real name is Eugene O'Connor, and he's still alive. Steve Bader, unfortunately, was hit by a car in Paris and killed in, I believe, 1981. Anyway, great album, and there really aren't any bad songs. It contains the absolute punk anthem, "Sonic Reducer," which is one of my favorites. This is actually a Rocket from the Tomb song, but this is a much faster, nastier, snarly version of it, which I really like. "Not Anymore" is an okay song. "Hey Little Girl" is sort of a 50s sounding song. "All This and More" I really like. Contains a great line. Red, white, line on you. Dead boy, always been true," or something of that sort. I don't remember. I'd need to hear the song. I haven't heard in a while. "Ain't Nothing to Do" is a great song. "All This and More," "What Love Is," and the song whose title I almost can't say on air, "Caught with the Meat in Your Mouth," which is about what it sounds like it's about. "I Need Lunch," which is about cunnilingus. "High Tension Wire" is a great song. Really a good, fantastic punk album, and seminal punk band, the Dead Boys. Number 8 is the Stranglers' "No More Heroes." I know a lot of people like their first album, Radus Norvegicus, better, but I think there are better songs on "No More Heroes," which is their second album. And some of those songs are "No More Heroes," "I Feel Like a Wog," which that is a song about an anti-prejudice song about the way Indian, particularly East Indian people, were treated. Wog was a derogatory term for those people. "Bring On the Nubiles," I just like that song. I love the cadence of it. The "Bring On the Nubiles," I just like the way that it sounds and the way it's arranged. "Something Better Change" is a really great punk song too. Some of the other songs aren't quite as good, but I really like that album over Radus Norvegicus. So that's number 7. Number 6 is Iggy and the Stooges' "Raw Power." But every single song on this album is fantastic. "Raw Power," "Search and Destroy," which is a fantastic punk song and was even covered, I believe, by the Sex Pistols at one point. "Raw Power," "Death Trip," "Penetration," "Shake Appeal," "Your Pretty Face of Going to Hell," "I Need Somebody," and "Gimme Danger." All fantastic Iggy songs. Really, really a fantastic album. Number 5 is Richard Hell and the Voidoids, Blank Generation, which again, every single song on Blank Generation is a great song. The title, Blank Generation, Liars Beware, Betrayal Takes Two, Love Comes in Spurts, a great title and a great song. And every song on the rest of that album is just fantastic. New Pleasure, The Plan, which is kind of creepy, sort of about incest. And just, a fantastic album. The extended version, which has some additional songs like Walking on the Water, is also very good. Seminole New York punk band. The Damned, 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 Damned is number 4. And again, some great songs on there, including New Rose, which was the first punk single ever released in England. Neat, Neat, Neat is a great song. So Messed Up, which is a Stooges cover, and a lot of the other songs on that album are really good. Very seminal punk band. Dave Vanian and Captain Sensible. Really a terrific album and punk essential. Number 3 is The Clash, Give 'Em Enough Rope. Now, why didn't I do the first Clash album? Because I think this one has much better songs on it. But again, every song is really a hit. And this is the tour that I saw them on, too, in 1979. Safe European Home, Drug Stabbing Time, that's a great name for a song. Stay Free, Tommy Gun, Jamie's Working for the Clampdown, All the Young Punks, English Civil War, Guns on the Roof, Cheapskates, and marginally, although it's not on the album, it was released around the same time, was an EP with their version of I Fought the Law. The original was originally a 50s song. I can't remember who did it, but their version I really liked too, and that took place at about the same time this album was released. Number 2 is the Ramones' first album, which again is just titled The Ramones. Every song on that album is a classic, a punk anthem. Judy is a Punk, I Want to Be Your Boyfriend, Blitzkrieg Bop, Chainsaw, Loudmouth, 53rd and 3rd, Now I Want to Sniff Some Glue, Beat on the Brat, I Don't Want to Go Down in the Basement, Havana Affair, Listen to My Heart, I Don't Want to Hang Around with You, and Today Your Love, Tomorrow the World. Again, just seminal, absolute, fantastic punk album from 1975. One of the core albums that established punk. And of course, number 1 is Nevermind the Bollocks. Here's the Sex Pistols. Again, every single song is an absolute classic. Anarchy in the UK, God Save the Queen, Bodies, New York, Submission, just fantastic. EMI, Holiday in the Sun, Pretty Vacant, and all the others are just absolute classic. The top punk album ever. I agree with one critic said the Sex Pistols were punk, everything else was punk rock, and I think that's really true. The Pistols were the essence of punk, and everything else was just kind of imitation. Again, that's just my opinion, but those are my top 10, and I hope if you haven't heard them, you'll go out and listen to them because they're all worth hearing.